But you're considering.
But I'm not. Well, yeah, because look how pretty these are.
That's why you're considering. Yeah, we gotta get you out the garden. No garden work. No more hugs. No yoga. No stretching.
You're the funniest lady ever. No, so basically, the thing is, like, what did he say? So basically, I understand, like, what he's proposing. Because I understand, like, he's basically saying that things are time sensitive with Bella. Because she keeps being like, I haven't had sex in 6 years, I want to have a boyfriend, this and that. And he doesn't want to turn her down and reject her. So basically.
But he's willing to do it with you.
Right. And so because he feels like if he rejects. No. Well, there's a few things. He's basically saying, strategy-wise, is if he rejects her, then she is going to be mad. And, like, there's going to be all this drama. And if he rejects her for the fact, or if he says, I'm sorry, I have a girlfriend, but even though he has a hall pass, if he says the girlfriend thing,
and then something else comes up, he'll look like a liar, and it's rejecting her.
Exactly. If we happen to, or another girl comes out through the gates. So basically, he was just basically saying, why don't we just have a relationship for a year?
But what does that relationship consist of?
It can consist of
just anything.
Right. But just, I guess the way it would start is laying claim to maybe us sleeping next to each other tonight. So that's basically what he's asking, is if we can sleep together tonight, like just next to each other. Not, he's like, I totally respect you, wouldn't be like.
I take him as a respectful person.
Right.
So. I think you're gonna speed up this labor. If this baby drops out.
No, I know. I was like laughing. I'm like, talk about awkward. Like, you know.
Why
like,
you're considering it?
Because and this is the thing. I'm not really. I don't know if I'm sexually attracted to him. I do like how conscious he is. And I think that we can have really interesting conversations and all of that kind of stuff. But I already said to him, I'm like, listen, I was like, I like to cuddle with other people. Like yesterday I was cuddling with Josh at night. Like. Men, and even females, obviously, whoever. I offered Bella if she wanted to cuddle because I know she's been sad. So, like, I said, I'm like, you know, and he's like, yeah, no. He's like, and also, if someone else walks through those gates, that
you're willing to cuddle with them just as much as you'll be willing to.
Yeah, basically, or if I'm interested in someone else in the future, that
platonic.
Right. So I guess, but then at the same time, to form some kind of close relationship or companionship, because he's like, you know, I want a back rub, and obviously I can't ask Bella for that. And, like, I guess considering the other females here, he can't really ask anyone else.
Right.
So, like,
was it this feet?
I was taking care of him today, right? Yeah, that's probably what it was. So, that's kind of what has happened.
Nikki, this is something you have to...
I was like, I have to ask my best friend Amanda first.
You gotta think about this.
Well, that's what I said.
Well, maybe if you start slow...
Well, that's kind of what the goal is.
First off, I've never heard a relationship work out like this.
Exactly. That's why it's just like different, and like it's true. If we just know that in the end that this is over after this, we can still be friends and like whatever.
What if feelings get involved?
Well, that could happen, but you can still put a timeline on it.
Okay.
Like, we could still say, like, this is just for a year, and you can love people, and that's fine. But either way, he has a vasectomy, and I want children. So he's not the guy for me, regardless. So it's one of those things of why not.
But he may be the guy for a year.
Maybe. And I do see that side of it. Like, I'm not going to lie and say, like, oh, that can't be true or something. I do believe that.
Are we talking about the guy who wears all the skins?
Yeah. Well, you know, he doesn't really wear skins in his real life. He wears jeans and t-shirts, he said. He's just proving a point. That's why he's wearing the skins here. So it doesn't necessarily mean anything more, I guess.
I can just picture you guys' relationship. You guys surrounding a tree, walking back and forth, holding hands. And that's called making love. I love you.
You're funny, lady. You know that?
Nikki. I hope my chicken didn't burn. I'm cooking 2 pieces. I'm hungry. I think you need to eat. I need to eat. My feet don't even move fast enough. That is bizarre. You know what?
What?
I like to see this happen. I like to see this happen. That's all I'm going to say.
So basically, because it would be entertaining.
Yes.
All right.
Now if you...
Then
Fine.
mind. All right, then I'm going to do it.
Bizarre. Who already had toast ready? Oh, that's a smart thing to do.
What's your name again? What's your name again? Tony the Jojo.
Can I turn off the back
This
burner?
reminds me of a girl I used to know, this paper bag. It's the only time we could ever make
So
love.
what do you have poached?
When I had that.